Okay, well, I was going to take the day off, but realized that we have to finish some Galactic UN voting. I may have spoken too soon previously, and for that I apologize. I thought we had gotten through all of the different votes, but it doesn't actually look like it. So, we are going to do a Galactic voting session tonight. Maybe chill out a little bit too. Sorry for the delay, folks. I am trying to get everything here good to go with the votes. I sadly realized I foiled myself on a particular situation here, and now I'm trying to fix it. Good to see everybody. AC, Aaron W, Mo and Oab, Baker Dozen Cats, Disco Wolf, Donald James X, Shakespeare. Yes, I foiled my own petard. Foiled it. Welcome back, Afroponics. Pretty sure those were Megatron. Next one. We haven't even gotten started yet. No. No, we haven't. That's my fault. That's my fault. Like, I thought I was all good to go. Granted, I was focused most of the day on trying to get stuff uploaded. By the way, if you're a Patreon subscriber, I did put up 2 things available to all Patreon subscribers for the next couple of days. It will only be available to Patreon subscribers, and then I will be making at least one of them public on YouTube. Comment. Ranger lost. Right now I'm just trying to go through here and delete like all of the people that lost, because now I just can't stand looking at all of it. It's just totally killing my eyes. Making it way too hard for me to determine what I fucked up exactly. Because I know I don't have votes written down here, which is really pissing me off. Either I didn't write down votes, which would be probably more annoying to me than anything, or we missed an entire semifinal on a bracket, which I think is what happened. Yeah. Let's think it's this bracket. Okay, yeah, we have to do a bracket. Because I fucked up. That much is clear to me. Yeah, we didn't vote on the Deadpool, Raven, Blackula, Buddy Jesus on a Raptor. I just don't think we did it. I just don't think we did this one. The more I'm looking through it, I have no votes written down for any of it, which means there's no way. There's no way that I somehow didn't write down any of them. I could understand if I had missed one. That would make more sense. But no, I skipped one somehow. In my brilliance. So, I'm gonna switch us over to the UN. Let's see. You got timed out on TYT. What'd you do? Yeah, we voted for Deadpool one time. Deadpool took down the Joker. Raven took down Batman. Blackula took down Green Ranger. Buddy Jesus on a Raptor beat Buddy Jesus. Optimus Prime beat the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Astrid Farnsworth beat Olivia Dunham, both from Fringe. Galadriel beating Aragorn, also both from the same franchise, Lord of the Rings, and Gene Roddenberry. You haven't been upset at all today? That seems like a good thing. Start with Deadpool. Don't be muted.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby. Shoot, shoot, baby.
Shake, shake. Looks to kill you. Would be you losing your gum. Oh. Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine. And let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under. Anyway, I got places to be, a face to fix, and oh, bad guys to kill.
Maximum effort.
Cockshot!
Okay, and Raven.
Happiness and delight, friend. On this wondrous day, I wish you sunshine and bunny. Dude,
Robin.
what's wrong? Yay! I made it! Robin!
What the fuck is this?
Didn't see that coming.
I was not expecting
Okay,
that either.
I got one. Why are ducks so funny? Because they're always quacking jokes.
Pull over. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I see. It is humorous because ducks lack the large brain necessary for the telling of jokes.
Actually, Starfire, it just wasn't humorous.
True. Okay. Well, I will allow you all to continue voting. Ooh, it's a tight race right now. Looks like it's 4-3. Raven beating Deadpool. Oh wow, now it's tied. 4-4. This is a close race. Why they call it the funny bone? Because it's humorous. Okay, well, I'm gonna end that one. Tied. Tie vote. It's gonna send it to the Discord for more deliberation. Okay, Raven, 4 votes. Deadpool, also 4 votes. Okay. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Blackula versus Buddy Jesus. First up, Blackula.
Good evening, gentlemen. I say, were you looking for me? I guess I should have told you this evening that I decided to move my coffin. But then it was you who gave me the idea.
Is that what you got planned for Tina?
You know nothing of that. Tina's life means more to me than my own.
Does it?
I could dispense with you now, Doctor. But I have a rather urgent appointment elsewhere.
The CGI was so bad back in the day, but amazing at the same time. So amazingly bad. Badly amazing. And yet it's definitely a classic. All right. You switched your vote to Raven on the Discord. Wow. Okay. Wow. There's some shifting undercurrents in the Discord right now. Okay. And now, Buddy Jesus. Now I don't have a Buddy Jesus on a Raptor for you, but here's Buddy. I will make a Buddy Jesus if Buddy Jesus wins. I mean, I will make a Buddy Jesus on a Raptor if Buddy Jesus on a Raptor wins here. Let's go to Buddy Jesus right here from the movie Dogma. It really does pop. Really does. Hold on. Okay. Back to other music. What do I got? I'll give you a couple more minutes. Looks like Buddy Jesus on the Raptors eating up on Blackula. Oh my god, 10 votes, 8-2. Unbelievable. This is true.
Get down, Lord, they can get me down. I talked to God just now, he told me, boy, go make me proud. So yes, I know, Lord, he go down. I'ma head up out, feel
Equal parts. Oh my god.
Alright, I'll give you one more minute. Looks like Buddy Jesus on a Raptor is gonna take it down. That's what it seems.
You should be ashamed of yourself for having that thought.
like I'm chilling in a race. I'm a rocker like I'm a so when I'm walking on the stage.
Interesting. Just crazy enough to work. Yeah. This is from 12 Rules for Life.
Alright, I'm gonna close that one up. Was that Emma? Which one? This one?
You should be ashamed of yourself for having that thought.
Yeah. Okay, wow, Buddy Jesus on a Raptor, 9-2. Wild. Okay. Where is Blackula? 2 votes for Blackula. Just in case something crazy happened. When did she say that? She said that when Sam was talking about his fair weather fandom for, what was it, the New York Yankees or the Mets or something? I can't remember. It was a couple days ago. It's like Wednesday. But I thought it was hilarious. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, right. Next is Optimus Prime or Astrid Farnsworth, starting with Optimus Prime. Oh, I need to make another poll.
Are you Samuel James Witwicky?
Are you Samuel James J. Witwicky?
Yeah? My name is Optimus Prime.
Totally.
We are autonomous
That's my
robotic
name, bro.
organisms from the planet Cybertron. But you can call us
Astrid Farnsworth beating Optimus Prime already.
My
3
first
to 2.
designation Jazz.
Very close, and not as many votes as last one. I'm assuming people are waiting for more information.
How do you learn to talk like that?
We've learned Earth's
that
languages
green
through
screen
the
was
World
great.
Wide Web. My weapons specialist, Ironhide. You feeling lucky, punk? Easy, Ironhide. Just kidding. I just wanted to show him my cannons. Our medical officer, Ratchet. The boy's pheromone levels suggest.
Okay, now let's go on to Astrid Farnsworth. Megan Fox. Why are we talking about Megan Fox? Wait. That wasn't Megan Fox.
What's he
was
doing?
it?
Thinking.
I thought that was
You
I
care
can't
for
even
him.
remember her name. Am I dumb? Am I a big dummy?
I suppose I do. Yeah.
Might be. Must
Like
be.
a father.
Must be big stupid head.
My father. I cannot get the thought out of my mind that I couldn't give him what he wanted because of the way that I am. That he secretly wished I could love him back in a way that he could understand. Do you think if I were more like you, he would have loved me more? If I was normal? I think I would prefer this beverage with sugar.
Okay. Well, give you another minute to finish the vote, and then we will move on. Got more voting to do today. Why do I think someone else when I think of Megan Fox? Are there two Megan Foxes? Because there's another hot girl in Transformers? No, that's not what I mean. I think I'm just, like, confusing that name with somebody else. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap that one up. Ashton Farnsworth, 6-5. It's a close one. That's a close one. Alright, Ashford Farnsworth 6. Where is Optimus Prime? There we go. 5 for Optimus. What do we have left? Ah, Galadriel. Or Gene Roddenberry. You know who I was thinking of? Megan Parker. The girl from, what was it? Drake and Josh. What are we talking about? We're finishing a vote. We're finishing the... Have you not... Oh my god. Disco Wolf, you've been so focused on NBA, you've missed all of the Galactic, like, pre-rounds. We're about to enter the finals of Galactic support character voting. And, we've been doing it at the end of every stream for the last... Jesus Christ. Week and a half, 2 weeks. No, get in the vote. No, don't. No, it's totally. I'm about it. Whew, that was wild. Can't believe I just knocked that off. I can't remember. Who's next? Oh wait, did I not make a poll for this? Oh, probably not, because I was breaking my equipment. Instead, Gene Roddenberry. This is an interesting matchup. Very different sort of vibes from these two. Okay. Start the poll. And let's go on to Gene Roddenberry, who was one of the creators of Star Trek. Or was he the only creator? One of the two. Either way, created Star Trek. Hold on.
Wouldn't have gotten even a chance if Roddenberry hadn't convinced Lucy to love it. And if she hadn't been the head of her own studio, Desilu.
Lucille Ball was the great star of CBS. Every something out there, Captain, headed this way.
As filming began, Roddenberry made many changes. Even the character of Spock underwent quite a transformation.
Mr. Spock here. We're intercepting a follow-up message, sir.
Originally, the design of the character was that he would be red, and that he would be from Mars, and he would ingest energy through a plate in his stomach.
That's right.
Would have been weird.
Spock was going to be red.
I was hired to play the character of Mr. Spock, with Jeffrey Hunter playing the captain of the ship.
Engage.
Disengage!
We were the first show to take a shot at female equality.
He wanted a strong woman. He wanted someone who could take command, and he wanted a woman second in command of the starship. At least he didn't go for the captain right off the bat.
Okay, how long has this been up for? Only a minute. I guess I'll give you some more time.
Roddenberry's big chance to go where no TV producer had gone before was brought crashing down to earth when NBC executives saw the finished one-hour pilot titled The Cage.
Well, one of the first things they said they didn't like was I had a woman second in command of the spaceship, and the attitude was nobody's going to believe that. And indeed, to be fair, not even the women in the test audiences believed it. They were writing things like, who does she think she is?
It's just that
Jesus Christ.
Having a woman on the bridge.
Gene knew it was going to break my heart, but the second thing they wanted was to get rid of the Spock character because they felt that he was too satanic looking and would upset the women out there in television land.
I had to have an alien aboard if I'm going to do a spaceship. So I couldn't win every fight, so I got rid of the woman and put Nimoy up higher and gave him some of the woman's qualities, which was a razor-sharp brain and logic and all of that. And so Mr. Spock sort of came out of a combination of those things.
Wow. Wow. I had no idea. That makes me not like Spock as much. It's fucked up. Oh my god. Good old 70s. Okay, Liv Tyler was in it, thank God. I was like losing my mind. But yeah. And now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, good old-fashioned sexism. Well, Galadriel's beating Gene Roddenberry in defiance of all of that. Let's end that vote. Okay, now I am gonna have to tabulate some votes over here immediately in order for us to move on further. So if there's any voting that you want to do now before the finals in the Discord, I would get it done. I would get that done right now. Otherwise, and in fact, I'll give you all a few minutes and then I'm going to start doing that. Be right back. Okay. Why are we on the end of the night voting already? Because this is what we're doing today. This is Galactic UN related stuff. I was focused on getting stuff going on with the Discord. I actually clipped some of my content, reposted it on YouTube. That link is now available on the Patreon for our producers and benefactors. And so yeah, I didn't quite get the rest of it, rest of things done today. I kind of, yeah, no, actually, Badass is right. You missed the entire stream. Missed it, and you can only blame yourself, really. Sorry to break the news. We don't even have member emotes yet. What does that mean? For Patreon? I don't think there's a way to do that. What do you mean for YouTube? I mean, I think we all know that. It's a sad state of affairs. But it's only midnight. Yeah, it's only midnight. I'm not saying the stream is over. We're about to do more. Honestly, we're about to do more voting first off. Then second, we are gonna be maybe doing some other stuff too. We'll see exactly how this all shakes out. No, aside from the Galactic UN stuff, there's no set plan. So where it all shakes out, we will see. Okay, I just have to tabulate this last one. Tabulating. Okay, Deadpool and Raven. Ooh. Oh boy. Looks like Deadpool's gonna take out Raven by 1. Oh. That is very close. Blackula, Buddy Jesus. Oh, it looks like Buddy Jesus on a Raptor is going to be shutting it down. on Blackula here. Oh God. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be Buddy Jesus on a Raptor. Okay. Perhaps with the pride flag, we'll see exactly how that all shakes out. Optimus Prime or Astrid? Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow, they're tied. Which is gonna force me to vote on one of these two. I think. Did B-Cat go to the store? No, she's been cooking. She's been cooking. Alright, Galadriel or Gene Roddenberry. Looks like Galadriel's definitely gonna win that one. Okay. I know I haven't voted. I know. I don't vote on anything. And I think I made it clear that the only way that I would actually vote on any of them was if there was a tie, and in which case I would try and make an executive decision on all of that. Okay. All right. Oh God. What happened? I thought I had a Am I losing my mind?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Picking Raven and Astrid. We've already decided. I've already tabulated the votes. I am just I was trying to Oh, there it is. I was trying to do this on a Photoshop. Oh, but I have too many fucking things running and it just does not want to play.
Don't even play.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's see if I can get Photoshop to work while I'm streaming. This will be somewhat pivotal to this all going off without a hitch. I'm gonna play more music in the meantime. What do I even have to play? So just do this. To anybody shifting votes around, I just saw saw a vote shifting around on Discord. I have already tabulated the vote. I am not going to retabulate now. It's too late. Gone too far. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Play some music. Sorry, I just need to I need to hear something while I try and this is ridiculous. I'll have none of this. is that all the brackets now? Let me look at all of them. Zoomed out, please. 1, 2. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you bitch. L. Ron Hubbard was scary looking. Yeah, I think he was kind of a weird looking guy, wasn't he? Play Bella Ciao? What does that mean? There's a women's revolt in chat? This is terrible. How did I cause this? How is it that this is happening? This is the track you're talking about? Okay, I can figure that out. Yeah. Look, I support your right to revolt. If that's what you want to do. I think I've finished it. I think I've finished it, chat. Wait, no. Bugs Bunny. It's huge. It's big. That's huge. Okay. Here we go. Oh wait, I just realized there's one last thing I have to do. I suck at this, huh? TV, you've already relinquished your position as leader of the revolution? It's so quick. Whoa. What just happened? Why? What and why? Was that a legitimate timeout, or is this some sort of a meta timeout, or an accidental timeout? Respect your authority. Jesus Christ. Respect your authority for 10 seconds. Incredible. Onope is now the Galactic Stream Lady, and she has dethroned me. I'm dethroned by Monope. Wow, that happened quickly. Well, I guess I better get out of here, Chad. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay. Do the first 2 brackets. Hold on, I'm gonna change the name of the stream. Gotta change it to the finals. Galactic UN finals. It's humongous. Okay, I've changed the name of the stream to the Emotional Support Character Vote Finals. Galactic UN meaning. Very serious, very serious. Okay. Well, let's start with the first one. First vote of the Galactic UN Emotional Support Character Finals. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Versus Daria. Where's my music? I need to turn you down. Alright, let's start off with Pink Panther. Wait, what the heck? No. How dare you? I'm highly offended. Hold on. This is highly irregular. By irregular, I mean
spaceship. So I couldn't win every.
No, pretty normal for the stream. Okay, Pink Panther, here we go. Okay. You gonna play? Oh, there we go.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Scented bath action. Okay. It's a little hot. Oh, maybe a little bit hot. Yeah.
That's hot.
That's a little invasive. Okay, and let's go to Daria. Daria's the one with the green coat.
Away at your soul? Her writing is bad. Don't people know the difference between good and bad?
She's cute. There are different standards for cute people.
You mean no standards?
Right.
Isn't there any time when how you look doesn't affect how you're judged?
When you donate an organ. Unless it's your eyes. Listen, it's no big deal.
The thing is, if she's a brain, what do I get to be?
You're still a brain.
Yeah, but she's a brain with bouncy hair. I can't compete.
She has low self-esteem.
What? Well, that really stinks, Daria!
Easy, Jake. Focus.
We tell you over and over again that you're wonderful, and you just don't get it. What's wrong with you?
Is she gonna have, like, a breakdown or something? Because that could really mess me up with my new friends.
Don't worry. I don't have low self-esteem. It's a mistake.
I'll say.
I have low esteem for everyone else.
Boom.
Angst. I'm sure Daria can...
Okay. Oh, wow. It's tied up 50-50 right now. That is intense. Unexpected. Okay. Well, I'll give you a little bit longer here. We're gonna move on to the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna post this all in the Discord, don't worry. That is the plan. Wow, so tied. Alright. Alright, I'll end it there. Have to write that down. 5 and 5. Okay. On the other side of the bracket, we have Archer or Gary. Oh, God. That's a tough one.
Okay, kids, who wants Manning coleslaw?
I do.
And or an explanation of why that's...
funny.
Funny. Sorry, guys, we're, closed. Yeah. Thanks for getting the sign for me, because we are closed. Especially now that the door's locked. And you're not really supposed to be back here, even if you have a, I was gonna say hairnet.
Bob? Is everything...
everything's fine. We're
closed, Bob. It's...
Linda, take the kids in the back. Kids, go in the back with your mom.
Bob, what do they want?
Hamburgers, Linda. Now, would you please go in the goddamn back?
Well, excuse me, Ike Turner. Jeez.
Look, the hamburger wasn't a big seller, so there's not much, but,
We don't want money. We want you.
I'm sorry?
We are not robbers.
Oh. Well, then what do you want?
Check the poll.
Ubit family.
No.
Which poll?
What? No!
Gary or gay? Unintentional. That is not a representation of what you're voting for. Archer or Gary? Gary.
Even if you kill us,
This.
more will come. Archer.
Korolsho, ja I told you, za mucho toda. Oh my God. Are you guys okay?
But Bob, where'd you learn to do that?
I don't know. It was like, instinct.
Were you speaking Russian?
Was I? I don't even know any Russian. Look, the label in his coat has those idiot Russian letters.
Why the hell are Russians trying to kill you?
I don't know. He called me Archer. Maybe they think I'm somebody else.
Somebody who gambles?
When would I gamble, Linda? The 6 hours a night I get to sleep? Because the other 18 hours I'm slaving over this hot-ass grill.
I didn't know it was such a burden.
Well, of course it's a burden, Lynn. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys, but come on. I've been here 2 months, and it feels like 2 trillion eons.
Well, if that's the way you... What are you doing? You're not leaving.
Linda, you heard him. Whoever they are, he said they'd keep coming. You guys aren't safe if I'm around.
But Bobby...
No buts, Lynn. I'm not gonna let you guys get hurt. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you guys, the health inspector's coming at 8 a.m., so you better break out the purple stuff.
The health inspector. Sam Cedar. Oh, amazing. Okay. Wow, 10 votes in. Archer beating Gary 6-4. Revolt in chat, even though Gary's on practically every screen. Well, you're gonna have to get in the Discord. This vote is terrible. It's not my fault. I mean, it's kind of my fault. It's slightly my fault. I accept that. I'm not sure why it's my fault, but it's my fault. Just gonna write those very contentious results down here on my note. Once again, gonna point out to everyone that Gary is practically everywhere. Here's Gary. There's a Gary right there. Wait, there's another Gary. Right here. Oh, look. Second Gary. That's 2 Garys. Is there a third? I think there's a third Gary. Where's the third Gary? I did not out Gary. I mistyped Gary's name. I do not know Gary's sexual orientation. We've never had this conversation. And until then, I'm just going to assume that Gary is asexual. What? Racist? Racist against Gary? No way am I racist against Gary's. This is a fabrication.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Okay, now on to the next vote. Mork from Orc or Marvin the paranoid android. 2 very long name havers up against one another. Wow, a lot of accusations being thrown in chat. I don't appreciate it. These falsehoods will not stand. This is defamation.
Mark calling Orson. Come in, Orson. Mark calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
More calling us. Come in, your fatitude. Down, baby, get down. Don't.
I'll be with you in a moment, Borg. There's a caller on another brain cell.
I'll hold.
Yes? What is it? Sorry, there's no one named Juanita here. Juanita, no en la casa. Goodbye. I'd love to know who had this brain before me.
Sounds like Ricardo Montalban. Sir, you never guessed what I learned. You'll never guess. Go on, take one guess. Too late? Okay, I'll tell you. I learned that I'm okay. I'm not as bad as I thought I was.
That's a lesson one can only learn from the school of oneself.
Wow, what a Werner-like thing to say. But you know something, Orson? I'd like to thank you for letting me see what Mindy's life would be like without me. But please, I never want to see what my life would be like without her.
You know, Mort, I think you're beginning to grow.
Well, sir, I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be. So I'll catch you on the rebound, your magnitude. Until next week.
I'll get you on the
Nanu.
rebound,
Nanu.
magnitude. Nanu. Okay. Let us move along to Marvin, the paranoid android.
I think you ought to know I'm feeling very depressed.
Well, we have something that should take your mind off things.
It won't work. I have an exceptionally large mind.
Yeah, we know, but, we need you to go down to the number 2 entry bay and pick up our stowaways and bring them up here.
Just that? I won't enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that's life.
Life? Don't talk to me about life.
I love this movie.
I think that door just sighed.
Ghastly, isn't it? All the doors in this spaceship have been programmed to have a cheerful and sunny disposition. Anyway, come on. I've been ordered to take you up to the bridge. Ah, please yourselves. Here I am, brain the size of a planet, and they ask me to take you up to the bridge. Call that job satisfaction, because
his anxiety makes me feel better.
You can thank the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation for building robots with GPP.
What's GPP?
Genuine people personalities.
Yeah.
I'm a personality prototype. You can tell, can't
you? You can tell.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I brought the aliens. Don't thank me or anything.
Okay. Well, gonna give you 10 more seconds. Then I'm gonna close this vote.
Freeze! Freeze? I'm a robot, not a refrigerator.
This voting how could you call this voting process? You've been participating in it this whole time. What did I do to somehow cause this to be a joke? This should be serious. It should be very serious. And if we're not taking it seriously, I gotta press everybody to take it even more seriously. Really.
I wasn't talking to you, Giggles.
Oh, why do I bother?
Zephyr.
Ford? Is that you?
Ford! Break the Beetlejuice!
I've seen it. It's rubbish.
Okay. Look, first off, Gary is tiny, and Gary is everywhere on this stream. And we still have Discord voting, so don't forget that. I'm going to put it all up in the Discord. It'll be, you know, possibilities are still there. All the possibilities. Anybody could win. Okay. Ending that poll. Six to 4. Mork from Mork. Beating out Marvin, the paranoid android, in this vote. 6 to 4. They have been two of the most popular, of course. Okay. Next, we got Wall-E versus Ripley from Alien. I don't think Mo Nobe is really pissed. Is anybody actually pissed? Doesn't it feels all like sort of drawn out irony, and I'm fine with that. But if it's serious, I have to know now. By the way, I'm not even gonna tell you. You know, maybe you'll just be surprised later. Okay, starting the poll. Let's go to Wall E first.
Wow.
They're all tough, especially here at the end in the finals. Especially in the finals right now. I mean, this is serious. I want all these characters being. You can only have a total of 20. At least for now, as it stands. Okay. And here is Ripley from Alien. Okay, where's the vote at? Oh wow, Ripley is taking it down right now, 7-3 against Wall-E. Yeah, I like Wall-E too. It's a great movie. I mean, the fact is, some of you may be overlooking something, which I don't blame you. My system may not be as transparent as people want. We've had a lot of controversy over this. Try to make it as unopaque as possible. And, well, fact is, if you haven't done the math, we have 6 current characters. We're going to be adding 10 from the finals. And that will leave us with 4. Which means somehow those are going to have to be decided. And, you know, I've been, just kind of going over it in my head as to which of these I should add in. And I've been considering, okay, who has the most votes overall? And blah, blah, blah. And, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Wall-E reminds you of the climate crisis? Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I think Wall-E reminds us all of the climate crisis. Canceling me? Wow. That's it. That's it. Ending the vote. 9-3. Wall-E. Wait, no, Ripley to Wall-E. Ripley. 9. Justice for Gary. Wow, this whole Gary thing has really blown up in my face. I mean, how much justice does Gary need? Like, look, here's once again, let's just look. Gary is having a great time right by the pool. Been having a great time right by the pool forever. Okay? Also, kicking it in the streets. Just kicking it. Yeah, there's a lot of justice for Gary already. That's all I'm going to say. We can have more justice for Gary, and that's fine. I'm just trying to point out facts to everybody. That's not Gary. Don't be racist. What are you talking about? That's the Gariest Gary of all time. What's wrong with that, Gary? How dare you defame Gary? This is blasphemy against the Church of Gary. Not all blobs are Gary. That blob is Gary, though. Almost like I'm hurt that you would look at that blob and say, that's not Gary. That is, in fact, Gary. And your suggestion that's not Gary enough is it's actually a comment on blob intersectionality, and you're all the racists. You're clipping that? Fuck off. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. What did I do to deserve all this? Huh? What did I do? Oh, God. It's not an easy life being StreamLord, you know. Well, I'm victim blaming now. Oh God, who's even the victim in this? Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, I say that.
Would you let me focus over here? I'm trying to do things for you people, and you're just complaining and God, just so rude. Buddy, Jesus, Deadpool. Okay. Not until you get justice for Gary. Alright, let's just start this. Let's start this all. Deadpool or Buddy Jesus on a Raptor. Let's not finish? Wow. You don't ever want to finish? Just want this to be a forever vote? Is that what you want?
Are you not entertained?
Okay. I feel like we did both of these already, just now. So, I don't feel like we need to rewatch the videos, but I guess we could. There's nothing stopping us, really. Wow, buddy, Jesus on a Raptor is crushing Deadpool right now. You got a sleep paralysis dream. Oh. Well, thankfully you're not real life paralyzed. I think we can all take a... what do you call it? Take solace from that fact. Alright, I guess we'll just do this again. Deadpool, then Buddy Jesus. Just in case there's people in here now who don't know either of these people.
Welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere.
Keep attempting to educate people on our emotional support character vote. You only have 7 so far.
I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider. I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
And once again, Buddy Christ. Okay. Ooh, wow. 8-2 now. Buddy Jesus on a Raptor really running away with it. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and do, it's really looking like Buddy Jesus might go all the way here. Might have to give that Buddy Jesus on a Raptor a pride flag. Just because. It was mentioned, and now it feels only right. Although I feel like Buddy Jesus on a Raptor with a pride flag is probably going to take up a massive amount of space. I'm going to do my best. Okay. Ending the poll 4 minutes in. Wow. Some of these votes have gone in ways unexpected to me. But Chad speaks. Was that 8? I think that's 8-3. Yep, okay. It'd be 8 for Buddy Jesus on a Raptor, 3 for Deadpool. And the next one, Astrid Farnsworth or Galadriel. Okay, okay. Let's go to Astrid now. It's a rigged vote. Wow.
What's he doing? Thinking. You care for him.
Been a lot of Stop the Steal talk in chat today.
I suppose I do, yeah. Like a father. My father... I cannot get the thought out of my mind that...
Astrid is a character from the science fiction television show Fringe, which dealt with all sorts of interesting sort of like sci-fi premises, like multiple universe theory, among other things.
That I couldn't give him what he wanted because of the way that I am. That he secretly wished I could love him back in a way that he could understand. Do you think if I were more like you, he would have loved me more? If I was normal? I think I would prefer this beverage with sugar.
Okay, where are we right now? Oh my god, it's close. 7-6. Astrid and Galadriel still very close on the votes. Give you another 10 seconds. Then I'm going to wrap this one up. We still got more votes to do in this final today. Wow, we've already been going for 2 hours. You're not voting. What does that mean? Why wouldn't you vote? That is, you're just ignoring your galactic duty, essentially. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, sir. But hey, you do what you gotta do, boo. You don't know what the fuck you just watched and you're not picking a side. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't even end the poll. Now it's tied. 7-7. That is intense. A lot of votes on that one. Okay. Keep 7 here. And 7 here. Where is Galadriel? There we are. 7. Okay. It's up to everybody if you vote or not. I was just teasing Soul Life about saying he wasn't voting. Totally fine. Don't have to vote. Okay. Let me just get the next stuff we have. Okay, George Carlin. You didn't have sleep paralysis when you smoked and you got better sleep. Yeah. I guess it affects everybody differently. Cher, Jocelyn Bell Burnell. Two ladies with very different personalities. What are the discs for? A lot of tisking. A lot of tisking there, Mono. Not sure what it's supposed to mean. And wow, beat Ernie Cox. Wouldn't have expected that one. Okay. I've got our playlist ready now, so we can do the last 2 votes of the finals. Truly amazing. All the participation that has happened to get us this far. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I was, should have had some music going for you. That's on me. Okay, here we go. I am all set. I think. Wait. Oh, there it is. That's why that. Wrong spot. All right. Second to last bracket. First vote. Rod Serling from the Twilight Zone, or the dude from the Big Lebowski. Okay, we're gonna start with Rod Serling.
There was a scientist on the radio this morning. He said that it'll get a lot hotter more each day, now that we're moving so close to the sun. And that's why we're... That's why...
The word that Mrs. Bronson is unable to put into the hot, still, sodden air is doomed. Because the people you've just seen have been handed a death sentence. 1 month ago, the Earth suddenly changed its elliptical orbit, and in doing so began to follow a path which gradually, moment by moment, day by day, took it closer to the sun. And all of man's little devices to stir up the air are no longer luxuries. They happen to be pitiful and panicky keys to survival. The time is 5 minutes to 12, midnight. There is no more darkness. The place is New York City, and this is the eve of the end. Because even at midnight, it's high noon. Hottest day in history, and you're about to spend it in the Twilight Zone.
Okay, and the dude.
Okay, sir, you're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific. But I am very busy, as I imagine you are. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, sir, it's this rug I have. It really tied the room together.
Does anybody have
told
a
Grant on the phone, he
preference?
told me. Where do I fit in?
Wow, it's very tied
Well,
up. 5 to 5 right
they were
now.
looking
Rod
for you,
Serling
these
and the
two
dude.
guys.
I'll say it again. You told Brandt on the phone. He told me. I know what happened. Yes, yes.
Oh, so you know that they were trying to piss on your rug?
Did I urinate on your rug?
Me personally, I would go with Rod Serling, but I can't vote. I'm not involved.
You mean, did you personally come and pee on my rug?
Hello. You speak English, sir? Parla usted inglés? I'll ask you again. Did I urinate on your rug?
No, like I said, Woo peed on my rug.
I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a rug is micturated upon in this fair city, I have to compensate the person.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to scam anybody here. You know, I'm just...
You're just looking for a handout like every other... Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Well, wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's...
He is the dude. Okay. Wow, 12 votes in. Tied 6 to 6. Impressive. Impressively tied up. Hashtag free Gary. Well, Gary isn't unfree, okay? Gary is free. And there's no reason for anybody to be concerned about Gary's freedom. The votes are not even tallied yet. It's not even posted in the Discord. Anything could happen. Okay, I am going to close the vote. Looks like the dude is edging out Rod Serling by 1 vote right now. Blatant Gary-phobic rhetoric? Wow. More character attacks. I don't appreciate it at all. Okay. We're getting through this, folks. We are getting through this. 7 to 6. Okay. What is next? All right, George Carlin or Amy Goodman? And Amy Goodman with today's top U.S. and world headlines.
This news is funded by viewers like you. Please support our work at democracynow.org/give. Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Israel struck another UN school in Gaza where displaced Palestinians had sought shelter. Al Jazeera reports several people were killed in today's attack on the UNRWA school in the Shati refugee camp west of Gaza City. This comes a day after an Israeli strike on a UN school in the Nuseirat refugee camp killed at least 40 Palestinians. Video footage has confirmed U.S. munitions were used in Thursday's strike. The New York Times reports remnants of the Boeing-made GBU-39 bomb were uncovered. Al Jazeera also published photographs of a missile fragment made by Honeywell. The UN school had been turned into a shelter for displaced Palestinians. At least 14 children were reportedly killed in Thursday's attack. A number of other children were injured, including Ahmad al-Makadme, who spoke to a reporter as he lay on the floor of Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Deir al-Balah.
Why did they bomb us? Why? I want to know why. Why? We are all children in the school. There are no armed people. I don't know why they bombed it. Where should we go? Where? Where should we go? Here or there?
Israel claims Thursday's strike on the UN school targeted Hamas militants, but Israel's presented no evidence to back up the claim. In other news, the UN's warning of a possible cholera outbreak in Gaza this summer due to a severe lack of clean water. In Washington, D.C., congressional leaders have confirmed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will address a joint session of Congress July 24th. House Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, along with Senate Republican Leader Mitch McConnell and House Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries, joined together to invite Netanyahu. In a letter they wrote, quote, "We invite you to share the Israeli government's vision for defending democracy, combating terror, and establishing a just and lasting peace in the..."
Ugh. Terrible. Gross. Oh, that made me sad. Made me very sad. Oh, looks like George Carlin is winning by 1 vote. 16 votes. Not, what is that? 9 to 8? No. Maybe it's 9 to 7? It must be 9 to 7. Maybe it's 2 votes. Might be 2 votes. Hold on, let me do the math on that. Either way, I'm gonna close this vote. You got another 10 seconds here while I'm finishing this. Okay. Okay, Wait, where's the vote poll? What happened? There it is. Yeah, 9-7. Wow. 9-7. Shocked Amy Goodman can lose anything here. This chat. 20. Wow. All right. Let's see. Moving on. Got more to do. More to do. One last bracket. Oh boy, chat. Great job. Great job, everybody. We are about to finish the emotional support character votes. The first ever galactic action taken by this body. Just give yourselves a little pat on the back. Let's go to this now. Cher versus Jocelyn Bell Burnell.
So how I know I'll be strong. Let me entertain. That's what you're worth. Got to raise a little.
She's so good with the quick change. It's truly impressive. I don't know how she does it so fast. I know there's something to do with the outfits themselves, but it's a talent in itself, aside from the singing and the musical ability. All right, let's look at Jocelyn Bell Burnell, who is a scientist that was denied the Nobel Prize, even though she was directly involved in the discovery of pulsars.
You remember when my brother was born, people would say, "Isn't it great that Mrs. Bell has a boy now?" As a small child, I found that difficult. I knew I wanted to be an astronomer, but at that stage, there weren't any women role models that I knew of. Even when I got engaged to be married, many people would congratulate me on that and say nothing about making a major astrophysical discovery. Pulsars.
The discovery of pulsars, on which you played a
A girl wrote up one of astronomy's most exciting discoveries.
Of course, back then, nobody knew what a pulsar was until I found the first two. I was born in Northern Ireland, 1943. My father was an architect for the observatory in Armagh. I was in secondary school, enjoying it very much right from the beginning until the Wednesday of the first week. They sent the boys to the science laboratory and the girls to the cookery room because they were going to be homemakers. I knew that wasn't right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I tried protesting to the domestic science teacher, but she wasn't hearing anything of it. But when I told my parents that night, they hit the roof. As Quakers, we believe there is something of God in everybody, literally everybody. So everybody needed a scientific education. The next time the science class met, there were 3 girls and all the boys. I was reading one of my father's library books, which was an astronomy book, Frontiers of Astronomy by Fred Hoyle, the famous astronomer.
Okay, well, 12 votes in already. Cher's come back a bit from a deficit, but it looks like she's, Jocelyn Bell Burnell here is still up by, let's see, what is that, 7-5, I think. Do you have some sort of a problem with the Quakers? Is that a thing? Yeah, FG makes a good point. What do you have against oatmeal? Alright, I am going to close that poll. For Jocelyn, 5 for Share, and wait, is this our last? Oh, this is our last support character vote. It's a historical moment, everybody. Write that down. Sam Cedar versus Howard Cosell. Let's watch this. Apparently, Bannon is going to jail.
Steve Bannon outside of the D.C. courthouse yesterday reacting to being sent to jail.
All of this, besides the major legal issues that have to be addressed, all of this is about one thing. This is about shutting down the MAGA movement, shutting down grassroots conservatives, shutting down President Trump. Not only are we winning, we are going to prevail, and every number and every poll shows that. There's nothing that can shut me up and nothing that will shut me up. There's not a prison, there's not a prison built or a jail built that will ever shut me up. All victory to MAGA. We're going to win this. We're going to win at the Supreme Court. And more importantly, we're going to win on November 5th in an amazing landslide with the Senate, the House, and also Donald J. Trump back as President of the United States. Thank you very much.
The irony of this, of course, is that Congress wanted him to testify. And now he's saying he won't shut up when he goes to jail.
Weird.
He's going to be in jail, incidentally, if my math is correct, right up until the election.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could get out for good behavior, and that really is going to be difficult for him, because I know the impulse for him to make toilet wine is going to be just screaming in his brain. But perhaps he could be, I mean, that would be a difficult thing, but maybe Trump could talk strategy over the phone with him, collect calls. I don't know.
Who? Where did that come, that phraseology, all victory to MAGA, come from?
I don't know. I also have no idea. Emotional support, Sam. Well, it's in the cards. Now let's look at Howard Cosell, who's a sports broadcaster from the olden days.
Hello again, everyone. It's good to have you with us for this event. It figures to be an exceptional one that doesn't need any build-up.
The rest of Monday night is given over to those
I never started the
gargantuan
poll.
Goliaths
No, you're
of
right.
the gridiron. For that bouncing behemoth ballet, known better as professional football.
What a pitch to Dave Davis. As you saw, he had touchdown written all over that throw, but Davis couldn't handle it. We look forward to this game. As cold as it is, my colleagues are not as suitably garbed as I am.
Jerry's
they are
awake,
younger. Oakland
across
thought he
the
could no
pond
longer
already.
throw the long ball. But watch him. Give him a weapon like 00 Kenny Burrow. He'll do just that. Hello again, everyone. I'm Howard Cosell. And it is a typically wind-blown Candlestick Park. And frankly...
Alright, stop assassinating my character. I'm not discriminating against Gary in any way. I love Gary. Praise Gary. Okay, so let's just remember that. Okay, clip that. Oh my God, 9-0, 12-0. Wow, for the last vote to be this decisive, truly incredible. What a blowout. What a blowout. That doesn't even deserve. I'm not even going to let this go on. This is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. Poor Howard Cosell just getting absolutely blown out of the water by Sam Cedar. The OG leftist YouTube discourse. Okay. Yeah, 13-0. Truly impressive. And Gary should be true to who Gary... We should be true to Gary. That's... You know, that's all that Gary asks of us, is for us to be true to them. So that's what we should do. Okay. 13-0. That is pretty final on that. I'm just gonna say this. This closes the emotional support character voting. We now have, or will have shortly, after everybody gets their votes in Discord, you will have 10 new support characters to add to this beautiful situation we got here going in space. And I really appreciate you all getting your votes in so diligently, helping us make these important decisions. Wait, why do I look so weird in the pool right now? Okay. 11 new support characters? Well, technically, we'll have even more than 11. But 10 will be decided on by all of you. Unfortunately, because of the way that it was all set up, there was no real way for me to do it. I will need 20 support characters. I'm going to use a 20-sided dice to decide who to put up. Once we have all of these, 10 plus Gary, okay. I hear what you're saying. Loud and clear. Praise Gary. I'm going to play some music for all of you. Let's see. What do I have I can play? Shorts is a strange hell. It's a weird place on YouTube, undoubtedly. Is NCC still streaming right now? Okay. These brackets in here. Onto the Discord. While we're sitting here, might as well. She's done streaming now? Okay. I was just wondering if that was in reference to her chat or not. I know that that shorts chat at NCC can get out of hand some days. Although sometimes I notice it just pops off, just randomly. Just like has like twice as many viewers as the regular stream. Makes me think about doing it. Okay. Wow, people are already getting their votes in on Discord. I haven't even set it all up yet. Just don't worry about me. My God, just go right ahead and start voting. I love the enthusiasm. Okay, I almost have them all in.
Phrasing.
Whoops, that's not how you spell. Okay. Love them. Beautiful. Wait, am I missing? Oh, I am missing the picture of the bracket itself. There it is. Nice. It's all done. Get your votes in the Discord while it's still. Wow. That's a lot of votes already coming in. feel accomplished for having done this. I know there was a lot of contention around a few issues, and you know what? That's one of the great things about democracy. Diversity of opinion. Freedom. Representation. And maybe even a little bit of fun. When chatters say, "Why did you ban me?" you say, "Is this what you want?"
What now? You should be ashamed of yourself for having that thought. The equal parts. Oh my gosh.
Right now.
Did you say that? I think you did say that. Didn't you? I might lose my mind right now. It did seem like you yelled it. FG is right.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. This is from 12 Rules for Life.
Got all your voting in? Seems like a lot of people got their voting in quickly. So many votes. I see as many as 6, 7, 8 votes already put down on a single support character. My gosh. People are not kidding around with this last final vote. Very serious. Oh my god. The number of The number of emojis added to Gary is, at this point, overwhelming. It is so many. It's so many emotes. Good God. Alright, people. You're gonna get your Gary. Even though you clearly have Garys everywhere. More Garys. Justice prevails. I gotta say, for it to only take us 10 days to get through all of this, very serious democratic issue, I am relatively pleased with how well we did.
Do you know where you're the equal parts? Oh my gosh.
up to my promise. The day after. Granted, I did promise everybody a 100 stream celebration, which we didn't do, but this feels kind of like that, considering we're just having fun today. No news. The most news we watched today was the Majority Report and the Democracy Now! Segments that we watched for like 3 minutes apiece. And that's the most serious this entire stream has been. For whatever reason, I feel okay with that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Stream suspended for policy violations. What's that supposed to mean? What policy violations, sir? Huh. Weird. Stream unavailable. Okay. Well, we were suspended there. It looks like we were back. YouTube told me that we were suspended for promoting Gary. Apparently, they're the Gary-phobic ones. And, yeah, that's just, they told us, told me, why is it, do you think we hide Gary from the rest of you and force you to find Gary on your own? It is wild. It is just a truly despicable sort of position for YouTube to take. I told them, you know, fuck you. We are going to continue promoting Gary. We're going to say Gary. Okay? You can't tell us to not say Gary. We will say Gary all we want. Fuck you, Ron DeSantis. I sit on a throne of lies. YouTube is the one that are sitting on a throne of lies, okay? They're the ones who are hiding Gary from us, forcing us to type Gary. I'm pro Gary, okay? We will continue saying Gary here on this stream, no matter what anybody says. I'll have no more of this. I'll have no more. The discussion on this topic of YouTube Garyphobia must come to an end. Did I just copyright myself to shove the Garyphobia off onto you? I would never do that. That's ridiculous. How could I even do that? What would I... My God, the amount of effort that you're suggesting that I would put into this is utterly just... It's just so, you know, in contravention of reality. And I just find it unbelievable that you would even suggest all of that. The fact is, you're gonna get Gary all day, every day. It's gonna be so much Gary. You're not even gonna know what to do with it, okay?